I'm Jeff Schott. This is toxicology lesson, and this is for lesson number 6 with the Workforce Ed 106. Before lunch, you were given the NIOSH book, pocket guide to chemical hazards. And we talked about how to navigate the book, read the chart, the differences that you have NIOSH's recommended exposure limit, the REL, and then OSHA's permissible exposure limit, the PEL. So we're going to look at some different things, some different chemicals, and we're going to get an understanding of what permissible exposure limits are. And we're going to do a little exercise. So I'm going to hand out a dark piece of paper, everybody. This is a card, and we'll be giving you a substance that we're going to divide into different This is exactly 1 gram. We're using a sugar substitute here. Okay, everybody has a dark colored piece of paper, gram sugar packet, and a card. There's parts per million. In the NIOSH chemical book, if you remember before lunch, parts per million is when we're talking about mists and vapors and gases. That's going to be in parts per million. We're going to concentrate on dusts. This more of the solid particles. And that's going to be broken down in mg per, which is milligrams per cubic meter. What is a cubic meter? How big is a cubic meter? Well, right here we have a little demonstration. This is a cubic meter. A meter is 3'3" and 3/4 inches. So what we want to get you thinking about. I handed too many sugar packets out. You have an extra one? This is how they want you to think about this. Here's a cubic meter. This would be like taking a gram of this and dispersing it in this meter. Cubic meter. What I want you to do is take your gram, put it on your paper. We're going to start with this gram of whatever substance it might be that we're going to be looking at as we go through the chart. And I'm going to have you cut it. I need to describe this well here. Start with your initial POW, that's going to be in the center. Kind of make it however you can make it even square or something, and you're going to cut it in half. We're going to work with that center POW only. That's the POW we're working with. So and what we just did there was 1 cut. Just move off to the side, what you move off to the side. Then go into the center again, the center POW, and cut it in half again. And working with that center POW. And you look at my chart up here. So you made 1 cut, that cut the gram in half. 2 cuts, it's 1/4 of the gram. Let's go for 6 total cuts coming off that center POW.
6 more cuts.
Total.
All told, so we did 2, so you want 4 more
4
cuts.
more. it look like? Everybody did it properly.
Not much.
Could be about the size of an eraser head, or a small quarter by quarter pal. Don't want to see there. Good. So that's 6 cuts, which is 15 thousandths of a gram. And let's look up rock candy in our NIOSH chemical hazard guide. If you remember before lunch, we talked about how to look up chemicals, rock candy. You're not going to find it just as rock candy. You might have to look under synonym names or manufacturer names. And you will find it as sucrose. Everybody find it?
Yes.
Page 288. What is the PEL? Now, the OSHA's PEL, permissible exposure limit for rock candy.
15 milligrams.
There it is, 15 milligrams. And that's the amount that you're just at. So that would be, this is a time-weighted average also. If you remember before lunch, we talked, the time-weighted average is based on an 8-hour workday. So the amount permissible would be like me taking this small amount of dust, dispersing it in this. And that's the amount permissible in an 8-hour